Good. Are we on? Oh, I'm not on in the spaces. How does that work? Why can't I just do it? Oh my God. Hold on. Hang on. Hang on, everybody. Let's. I've hit it and I would like to start it. What the fuck? Edit. Start. Save changes. Oh my God. This thing sucks. Hold on, everyone. Let's hang in there. Never hit schedule. And now I want it to start. Why isn't it starting? Oh my God. Why is this an ordeal? I've never had this problem before. I've started it. No, I don't want to schedule. I want to start the one that I've already. Oh, it's supposed to start at 8:30. That's why. Maybe I got to edit it. Save changes, record. Now I've got to start now. Jesus, what a horrible system. I don't know why that app suddenly got worse. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the program. It is me. It is RJ. It is Sunday. I'm going to be making coffee in my underwear for you. First piece of business. I'm currently in Memphis, as you can see by this, wheel behind me. I will not be going for the full hour today. I'll be only going for about 30 minutes because then I got to run to the airport because I have to get out of Memphis. Memphis, they clearly saw New Orleans, and they're like, what if we just do something like that? And they've been trying to figure out how to do that for a bunch of years now. Let me show everyone also the underwear. This is a blue one there, but that's better. They got a little discombobulated when I sat down, but you got the gist. I will also say, if you have not already, go out of your way to watch the latest AEW with Hangman Adam Page. I wanted him for a very long time. He finally came on the show. Might be one of my favorite interviews that I've ever done. We covered so much, and I feel like you will learn so much about not only him, but of life. And I think he liked it. I don't know. You're on camera. Of course, people are not going to be mean to you on camera. That wouldn't be a thing to do. You don't know. I think he liked it. Deep down in my heart, I want to believe he liked it. Go watch it. Go like it. Go share it. Go support it. It was a premiere today. I didn't tell everyone. My theory is sometimes that's bad for the comments because they all go in this weird live section. So do your best to help promote this episode so everyone sees it like God intended. Let's talk to people. Jessamine Duke said, well, hi to you. Jessamine Duke has a new pup in her family named Beauregard. She's very excited about it. I don't know how Orson is taking it. She's being noble about it. Amanda said, good morning, sir. Hello, friends. Glad to be on time today. Carly said, good morning to everyone and RJ. Well, obviously. Christine said, good morning. Kevin said, good Sunday, RJ. How's the coffee? Pretty shit here. The coffee shops are not open at this hour. It's an hour earlier than I usually am. So it's 8:30 here for me. So I had to order from CVS and just get this whole thing because it was cheaper than just getting the Starbucks. You couldn't order in advance. It was a whole thing. I was like, just give me something. And I couldn't go downstairs and get foam cup funeral coffee. I couldn't do it. So in a pinch, I've worked this out. On the whole, not the best. Gina said, good morning, all. I'm just over here trying to pull my vagina out of the dirt after watching Hey, and I will provide zero context. Sean said, hey, occulties, good morning. RJ, Mike said, good morning, everyone. Amanda said the new Hey was absolutely glorious. Bassett said, good morning. Matt Sandy said, good morning. Typo said, good morning. Mia. Emmanuel said, who is your favorite TV cowboy ever? I love The Rifleman. The Rifleman was a guy who lived on the edge of town with his son. I guess the wife died or something. And he had a sawed-off shotgun that only he could load really quickly because you shoot and you got to reload, but he knew how to do it. So he only used that. And he was a little Batman-ish. He was constricted by his own limited moral code. It's like, will you just fucking kill this guy, please? So he was great. Chuck Connors. He was played by Chuck Connors. And the son was always getting up to shit, obviously. It was good people on that show. Sammy Davis Jr. They did that show so old. It's on AMC, I think, in the mornings. the show is so old that they'll have the same actor come on as multiple different characters throughout episodes and just never explain it, which I love. So Sierra said Hanger is in the top 3 Hey episodes for sure. I am not going to argue with that. Mikey said, good morning, culties. Finally got to enjoy some high anxiety, which you can buy at rootlesscoffee.com. I was wondering if you have some tips for doing your usual cold brew press. Well, good water is good. I mean, it's simple. Go like you're going to make a full press, a full French press. I put in 4 scoops for the big French press. Instead of filling it with hot water, fill it. Doesn't have to be cold, at least room temperature. And then you let it sit for 12 to 24 hours before pressing. Don't have to put it in the fridge. Leave it out on the counter. Cover it with the paper towel. The longer you leave it, to me, the better it tastes. So if you can do the full 24 hours, if you can remember that, it's great. And that's it. It's that simple. You set it and forget it. In the words of the late Ron Popeil. Alicia said Central Time will get you every time. Yeah, it messes up my head like more than being in England. Clarence said, hi, RJ. Sorry I've been away for a long time. It wasn't cool on my part. No, it wasn't, Clarence. I have an important opportunity next month in New York. That sounds vague. I'm moving out to a new place next month as well. Well, congrats on all the things that you're alleging that you're doing, Clarence. Saeed said, awesome new AEW. You really tried to give Adam something to talk about. Happy Sunday to all. Great. I've already lost my place. There we go. I'm back. Bassett said, great episode today. Hangman so effortlessly funny. Neil said, good morning. I'm so happy about the Cowboys. Suplexus said, good morning, everyone. What a wild episode of Hey. All his questions were brilliant. I'm just investigating. And Hangman handled them very well. Thank you for consistently making us laugh. It's very sweet of you, Suplexus. Tony said, good morning, my favorite aunt. Meanwhile, Renee's on her Instagram going, I think I have a ghost in my house, which is such a work, such an angle, because Halloween's coming up and it's like, want to get people clicking on my Instagram. What? I think of Renee Paquette. I think of scam artist. Sean said, I didn't know until yesterday that there's a Beale Street in New Orleans and Memphis. And there was these carriages. They have carriages here, like horse-drawn carriages. And they each play music and they just blasting songs in the back of this horse's head. And this is no good. We also, yesterday, Dalton and I in the morning went to the Peabody Hotel. They're known for the Peabody Ducks. They have hotel ducks that every morning they march from the elevator into the lobby fountain. And I know one of the deck masters. His name is Keenan Walker. And I was excited to see him, feel like hot shit. Meanwhile, he wasn't there. He was off that day. It was Saturday. I guess he has weekends off. So my apologies to Keenan. Happy Human Adventure said, it says Diesel on your undies. Is that a big nod to Big Sexy? Sure. Carly said, maybe Hangman has anxiety because he doesn't have your coffee. High anxiety. I would love to give him a bag. I'm sure I can get his number and just no problem. But as it said, if I had a teacher like Hangman, I wouldn't have dropped out. I had a French teacher when I was in elementary school. And, do you know, I'm talking to the men in the audience now. And I don't know please weigh in with the female experience of it. When you're so young that the opposite sex is just gross, it's just confusing, it's too much for you to comprehend. It's decades later, did we all, I see people from grade school and we go, that woman was like probably one of she was just French, look, it was the pencil skirts. It was weird. And it was just like, oh my God, how did we at this time not realize what this woman was doing? It was ridiculous. Anyway, she's doing good, I guess. Who knows? Man Sandy said, Nebraska. Nell said, one of the best episodes yet again. And she also loves Beauregard. Alicia said, can we expect more of the David Arquette talk show project soon? So, for those of you unfamiliar, I put up a trailer for the unaired pilot that we made a few years ago of David Arquette Got Me a Talk Show. And what I think I'm going to do is, since there's no Full Gear week, I'll probably put it up that Thursday or Friday. For my members, we'll get to see it earlier. But I think that's the week I'll put it completely up for everybody, if that works. So it's kind of soon. WCW NWO Collection UK said, hey, man, much love from England. That's very sweet. Biz said, I believe in Wrestle Ant supremacy. I think supremacy is just not helping anybody. It's just the term supremacy is not sitting well. No Miss XD said, good morning from Seattle. Good morning to you. It's very sweet of you. Sean said, oh my God, the tone change when talking about shitty coffee. Well, it's upsetting. We've come so far as a society that this shouldn't be a problem anymore. Zubin said, Bucks followed by Hangman. Could Kenny be next? My chair is open. Josh said, good morning. Will you and Hangman's piss-off results be on Cage Match? I'm not in charge of those things. I do think it was a legitimate contest. Red Dog said, no one's going to be mean to you on camera. So Sierra said, since it's a short show, do we get another reverse strip show? No one gets to watch me change this time. I'm so sorry. It's too far away. The last time it was perfect. I was putting on a suit. Now I'm putting on just clothes. You pervert. Zoal said, good morning. Kansas mentioned last week and the Cowboy on this week's Hey, if Throw doesn't win over the Midwest, what? Zoal, it made no sense. Sentence, you need to rework the sentence. Suplexus said, love that recent picture of you and Tony Schiavone. We're sitting on the couch having a good laugh. What a cool life you have, and you get to shoot the shit with legends like that. And you got to listen to their opinions on life. It's exhausting. Meet Norma said, good morning, RJ, from 225 miles from North Carolina. Could be in anywhere. Nell said, Twitter is acting up. It's not showing me RJ's tweets unless I search for his profile. That app is shit, and it makes it so hard to promote anything now. If you have a tweet that has a YouTube link in it, it doesn't get seen by anybody, basically, compared to what it usually is, because they're forcing you to put stuff there, but you put stuff there and it doesn't do good. So please, I urge you, sharing, retweeting, quote tweeting, all the Hey links is incredibly important in this dire world we're living in. Lady said, I had to pause the Hey W latest episode with the original Adam Page. I will watch the rest after our chat. You can just watch it. Why is it so fucking hard? What are you missing here, Bam? Joe said, the Rifleman is such a good show. Human Adventure said, do they legit use a saw to saw off a shotgun? I assume they did at one point. Nell said, what are some things that are city shit? Being incapable of escaping mediocrity? But as I said, my favorite TV cowboy is Timothy Oliphant. Well, good for you. Yul Brenner, he's more of a movie cowboy, but still. Amanda said, I'm playing the new Mario Wonder game. It's pretty cool. It's probably way too new for you to play, huh? Ha ha. It's fucking insulting. Christine said her Twitter's also not working. It's giving me alerts, but the notifications disappear. That's great. Mia said, I didn't realize Hangman got rid of his Twitter. Well, you certainly didn't see it. Tony Khan's plug. Is that Tony Khan's pug or Tony Khan's plug? Oh, hold on, let me go back. I've lost my place. There we go. Tony Khan's plug. Okay, there we go. Your work with Tony Storm has been incredible. I was fortunate enough to be cast in the latest short film, Gone with the Storm. Well-rated silent film. You have good on-screen chemistry. Dynamic duo, even, I might say. Well, you did, so I don't know what to tell you. Red Dog said, Lucas McCain always stuck his nose in everyone's business. He always did Marshall Micah Torrance's job for him. Rawhide is my second favorite Western show. The Rifleman would be second. Great theme song, though. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep them doggies rollin'. Keep them doggies rollin'. Rawhide. Don't try to understand them. Don't try to understand cows. Just rope, pull, and brand them. Soon we'll be living high and wide. All the things I'm missing. Good fiddles, love, and kissing. Waiting at the end of the line. Hit 'em up, moving on, hit 'em up, rawhide. Ride 'em in, come in, ride 'em in, rawhide. And then he goes, yeah. Hope that worked for everybody. Christine said, might wear my Tony Tits Out t-shirt today like a responsible adult. Tony's great at making sure he can't wear anywhere. Yolanda said, good morning to you. Amanda said, are we going to watch you get dressed together? This is all anyone cares about is me putting on clothes. Suplexus said, love the subtle humor on Hey as well. On this episode, quite little clap The quiet little cap for Virginia is for lovers thing. Well, some people are in Virginia and they love it, you know. Gina has a wonderful tribute. A little something later so you can grab some better coffee later. No one likes foam cup funeral coffee. They don't. Somebody has to literally die for me to drink that coffee. And even then, I will complain about it. She's dead. It's not good coffee. Christine gifted 5 memberships to people. Amy, Saeed, Jason, Human Adventures, and Zubin all have memberships now because Christine is so sweet. Enjoy all the exclusive bullshit. Typo said, hey. Jason said, thanks, Christine. Amanda said, Christine with the win early for the short episode. Everyone's on their shit today. Amanda said, Hotel Ducks sound cool. It's okay. Baz said, I can't believe I only just discovered this thanks to my boredom scrolling. Well, hello, Baz. Good scrolling, my friend. Noam said, I remember when Dave Attell walked the Ducks. Oh, my God. Was it on an episode of Insomnia? Baz said, thank you so much for Hey W. You make my Sunday every time. That is so sweet of you. Thank you for watching and supporting it. I don't know what number episode that was. Can somebody count? I feel like we're close to 75 if that was not the 75th, which is extraordinary. Typo said the lighting's really nice today. Thank you to the fine people in this Memphis hotel. Platinum Rose said, happy Sunday from Massachusetts. Kendi said, any plans in Philly? I'm excited for the show this week. Nope, not one plan. Getting out alive. Human Adventure said, the duck thing was cool. We have a flamboyance of flamingos. That's just such a ridiculous thing to call. It's such a value judgment for those birds. We will greet you at Discovery Cove in Orlando. And yes, a group of flamingos is called flamboyant. That I knew. Liam said, Nebraska is for, which is the best state slogan ever. Josh said, the Bucks and Hangman back-to-back. They weren't back-to-back. We had Anna J in between. Don't forget. How did it feel to get those 2 longtime dream guests on the show? I think there are people that we had not, I had them on my list because they're doing BTE and so many other things, I was like, let me get to a bunch of other people first. And, obviously it's a huge roster. It's a long list. And then you just look, you're like, why haven't we had these people already? And then they come on and they're super easy and super nice. And I wouldn't say super nice. I felt Brandon Cutler. It was a little pushy. But you learn so much about them. Christine said, we missed you at Greektown Wrestling last night. Yes, the wonderful Jock Sampson retired. My heart goes out to him. He'll have a good time. He'll be fine. Nug, make sure to mention you and your Miss America says Wes Barkley tried to win the Greektown Cup in my honor and my memory, and I can't thank him enough. And don't give up the good fight, my friend. Baz with a wonderful tribute saying, I met you in London and you were so bloody lovely. British charm. I love Hay so much. Any chance we see you in the ring for AEW at any point? You and Arquette for AEW. I think David's wrestling days are far, far behind him. But we're in LA for Full Gear, so who the fuck knows? Number 1. Number 2, the first time I was in the ring for AEW, it was when Renee and I hosted the 0 Hour for Forbidden Door. And I think I'll keep it that way. No one needs to see me wrestle. Enough people don't need to see me doing this shit. How much shit do I have to do, Baz? And also, there's a lot of wrestling on the show. There's many of the greatest wrestlers in the world on the show. I have nothing to contribute. I'm contributing what I contribute. You understand what I'm saying? Nail said, I enjoyed the ponytail last night. What the fuck are you talking about? I got to go back. I'm so far behind. I enjoyed the ponytail last night. What are you talking about? My hair with Dave Brown? I was on with Dave Brown. And I said, we did the pre-show with Memphis legend Dave Brown. And I said, Dave, are you familiar with Mr. Daddy Ass? And he went, what? And it might have been one of my favorite moments in pre-show history. Miss Andy said, after all the various other social media assets you tried, is Blue Sky your preferred one now? I don't think I have a preferred one. I just want people to watch and enjoy the shit. So wherever the fuck the people are, that's why Twitter's still happening, because a bunch of people are still there not enjoying it. That's where I'll be. I don't have any fucking preference at this point. Easy E said the kid In Rifleman is Kurt Russell. Holy shit. I did not realize that. Tony Khan's plug said, when will we get the pleasure of RJ and the Nobodies on the mini screen again? Are they still doing shit? Whenever they're doing shit, I'm there. Nail said, everyone share the Hey W stuff. Put the link as your first reply. I'm making so many GIFs to use them to make it eye-catching. Nails does a great job of making the GIFs. You got to cut through the noise. There's so much going on here. And sometimes you dump it and you miss it. People are like, I haven't seen this show. And I've been like, we're on for 75 weeks. Who the fuck have you been? So thank you. I appreciate your work. It's you that makes this happen. But as it said, RJ is just as funny on Blue Sky, if not more. Please follow my naked friend there. Mike said, did you see that Sean Ross Sapp said that you are the person behind the Timeless Tony Storm character? He is so misinformed. I'm not behind her. I'm with her every step of the way. She has my full support. And to suggest that I would push her into anything is ridiculous. It's insane. And I show up and I say, Miss Storm, what do you want to do? Because what am I gonna say? We did those interviews. She wants to make movies. Who do you come to but me for old movies? So that I appreciate for her casting me as Mr. Studio Executive Man. Platinum Rosa Lady said, city shit equals rush hour traffic. Sean said, RJ plays new games. We swear, I play Trombone Champ. Nobody else is playing it. Human Avenger said, Mario Wonder is so much better than I thought it would be. That's a great magician name. The illusionist, the world-famous illusionist, Mario Wonder. Nelson, she loved the Nobodies. A.K.A. Bully's been a member for 17 months. He just said, all right, great. Dickwad said, good morning, RJ. Do you have your outfit picked for Full Gear? Yes, I do. I ordered it 2 days ago at the behest of Renee. Renee picked it out. So when she's done dealing with the ghosts in her house, she can take credit for that. John said, yo, RJ, how you doing, brother? It's not a general catch-up. Lady Pam said, oh, hi, RJ. I saw Auntie Renee watching the new Frasier show she had posted on her Instagram Reels. It's not very good. Miss Annie said, so far I'm enjoying Frasier. Well, that's your problem. Bebe said, I was at Collision last night, my very first AEW show. What an amazing location the FedEx Forum is at, right on Beale Street. It's right there. There was a farmer's market happening. Joe C said, I'm hungry. Tony looks like she'd be a tasty snack. And I don't have the capacity to explain to you why that's a weird thing to say, Joe. Zubin said, does Sanjay know the questions you're going to ask in advance? Why would he know anything? Nobody knows my questions but me. Nobody knows my business but myself. They've given me my own little closet, and I'm staying in it. Zoel said, loved the Majors. I played a Sega Game Gear. I played my favorite game on my YouTube channel, Sega Game Gear, The Majors. Was there a Game Boy equivalent that you couldn't put down? No, Zoel, because Game Boy fucking sucked. Hold it in the light. Make sure there's no shadows behind you. What kind of shit is that for a gaming system? It's ridiculous. It wasn't cheap either. Lady Pam said, I'm in Virginia. That slogan, Virginia is for lovers, is all right. Nothing fancy. So, Virginia is for lovers came out of they wanted to boost their tourism, and they said instead of people going to Jamaica or Mexico and having these romantic getaways, why don't they stay in the country and love? Go to the hills and fuck. And that's why so many hotels in Virginia have like jacuzzis. Miss Andy said, I got to work with William Daniels and Bonnie Bartlett at a book signing yesterday. Great to see that again. That's incredible. Miss Andy, see if you can find that article where she talks about him swinging or something back in the 70s. It was a fun time. Interesting people, sweet people, hell of a career on both of them. Christine said it was 74. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Oh, I see. Sorry. It was episode 74. Oh my God. So the 75th episode is next week. Who will it be? Amanda said, will you possibly be at the Erie or Pittsburgh Collision? I have absolutely no idea right now, but I will try my best. Even when I'm there, as people can attest to, you don't see me. So I don't think it makes a difference on your end. A.K.A. Baldy has a wonderful citrus tribute. Thank you for the Glacier reference on last week's AEW. I didn't even refer to him. We blatantly discussed him. I went out and I said, what's the deal with Glacier? SM said, I stopped caring about the episode numbers after 69, but it's crazy. I thought maybe we'll get 10 episodes. And then to look back and go, I did all of these and with all these people, and sure, they're not all winners. They're all losers. And that's the best way to look at them. That's crazy. It's so crazy to think about. Then he said, I will be at Dynamite on Wednesday. Good for you. Leo said, has Chelsea Green paid you the $10 yet? What do you think? Bassett said, Nails did a count. Apparently, you're missing 2 episodes from the playlist. The number is in the 70s. We are missing 2 episodes. I have a word out to the social team. We'll get on it at some juncture. So hang in there. It's happening. In the meantime, help them by just sharing and loving every hey we put out. Sean's been a member for 38 months and said, could I request you just say Massachusetts with more excitement? If not, I understand, to be honest. Massachusetts. Okay, I'm going to say Massachusetts like it's a toddler that I'm waking up. Massachusetts. Come on, let's go, Massachusetts. Does that work for you, Sean? I hope it did. Candy said, getting out alive is such an accurate statement for Philly. Yes, it is. The last time I was there, me and David Arquette wrestled Robbie E. and Tyrus. Not a joke. We did. Yes, we did. James said, thanks for the Hey W episodes of the Coffee and Underwear's YouTube Sunday morning. Hold in higher regard than football in the afternoon. Well, football's a little redundant. Christine said, I'm going to count again and double check and triple check. Thank you. Amanda said, Wes is such an amazing dude. I got drunk with him after an AIW show. Unprofessional. Was a great time. John Woodman said, Peeps would love to see you and David do one more in AEW. Peeps, it means like 8 people. Bassett said, I would love to hear you on Neil Brennan's podcast. Well, tweet the guy. I'll go on with blocks. I'll go on blocks. I got blocks. Selector said, RJ singing the theme to Rawhide. My birthday wish finally came true. Request to sing Walking in Memphis by Mike Cohn. Thank you. I'll do a dramatic. I don't know how it goes. I'll just do a dramatic reading. I'll split the difference. Put on my blue suede shoes, and I boarded the plane, touchdown in the land of Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. WC Handy, won't you look down over me? Yeah, I got a first-class ticket, but I'm as blue as a boy can be. Then I'm walking in Memphis. Was walking with my feet 10 feet off of Beale. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis on Union Avenue. Followed him up to the gates of Graceland. Then I watched him walk right through. Now, security didn't see him. They just hovered around his tomb, but there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. I'd like to know what her age is. When I was walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off a Beale. Walking in Memphis. But do I really feel the way I feel? They've got catfish on the table. They've got gospel in the air. And Reverend Green will be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. But boy, you've got a prayer in Memphis. Now, Muriel plays the piano every Friday at the Hollywood. And they brought me down to see her, asked me if I would do a little number. And I sang with all my might. She said, tell me, are you a Christian child? And I said, ma'am, I am tonight. I'm not going to read the chorus again. That's it. All right, that's it. Jesus, what a terrible song. Nell said, so Tony ate the banana skin voluntarily. Well, it's good roughage. Bass said, that's fair regarding wrestling, but I think you undersell your in-ring. Well, thanks. Until they give you a graphic, I'm going to give you some super chats. Works for me. You plus Tony equals gold, FYI. Well, that's sweet of you. It's all the gal's doing. A woman's a star. Alejandro said, what is your preferred brewing coffee magazine? I'm trying to pour over, and it's work. It is work. It's a better cup of coffee, but it's a lot of work. So to split the difference, I go with French press. Christine said, I wish I could edit the Hey playlist on YouTube. The episodes are out of order, and 2 are missing, and it makes me itch. Yeah, it is really annoying, and I'm just going to say, can you guys give me the password, and I can go in and fix it? Oy. Ghost in Renee's house. Please elaborate. Go look at her Instagram. Let's plug Renee's Instagram. SM said, stop taking fashion advice from Renee. Her recent outfit choices are questionable, to say the least. Woof. Baz likes Frasier. All right, fine. Suplexus said, Sanjay and Booker T have the most infectious laugh I've ever heard. It's a little much, if you ask me. Baz said, swing in the 70s. What does that mean? Nail said, can you wish SM a happy birthday for Thursday coming up? Don't sass her. Be nice. SM, on Thursday, I wish that you have a happy birthday. Doesn't that feel lacking when I don't say shit after that? Doesn't that feel fucking weird, Nails? Now SM's going to have a fucked up birthday because of you. So good luck. I'm so far behind. Blue Meanie is here, but now I'm leaving. I got to get going. I said 30 minutes. We're way over it. Blue Meanie is great. Go love Blue Meanie. Neil said the nobodies aren't a thing anymore. So what are you going to do? This is great. They have individual channels for Rawhide. I'm just skimming as quickly as possible. SM said, damn, I almost missed the birthday wish because I got a random ad. Well, what do you want me to do? This is great. Great. Well, that was the show. I have to go catch a plane. Everybody hang in there. Go watch the latest Hey W, Hangman Adam Page. Like, comment, share, tweet about it, post about it on fucking Blue Sky if you have it. Just do all that business. We'll be back next week. Go support it. Go like it. That's it. Oh, Baz with another tribute. Last one. Get a good bag of coffee on me. Genuine sentiments. Easy to say. I love what you do. But you have no idea how much you make us feel. I'm a cultural touchstone. Clearly. Let's get a final look at these. They're nice and blue. Look at that. All the way behind the chair. Until next time, Godspeed and God bless. I didn't calculate that I had to come all the way over here. Goodbye.